The aroma of freshly baked bread drew her in. A small bakery tucked away on a cobblestone street. He worked inside, his strong hands kneading dough. She was 17, all laughter and sunshine. He was 19, with eyes as blue as the summer sky. Her name was Greta, his name was Wilhelm. Their first meeting was happenstance, a chance encounter in a city teetering on the brink of war. He offered her a warm roll, its crusty exterior giving way to a soft, doughy center. She accepted it with a shy smile. That first taste, a symphony of textures and flavors, mirrored the burgeoning feelings in their hearts. Greta, with her cascade of golden hair and infectious laugh, filled Wilhelm's world with light. They would meet by the Elbe River, the sun setting behind the city's skyline, casting long shadows as their love story unfolded. He would bring her wildflowers, their delicate petals mirroring her own fragile beauty. She would recite poetry, her voice a soothing balm to his soul. War seemed a distant rumble, a storm cloud on the horizon, as their love blossomed in the heart of Hamburg. Their love was a beacon of hope in an increasingly uncertain world. They held on to each other, clinging to the belief that their love would shield them from the storm that was to come. Sirens wailed, shattering the night, the rumble of planes overhead, a menacing drone that sent chills down their spines. Hamburg, once a city of lights and laughter, was plunged into darkness. The bombs fell, turning buildings to rubble, tearing lives apart. Wilhelm held Greta close, his body a shield against the chaos. The air was thick with smoke and the stench of fear. Each explosion shook them to their core, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Their world, once filled with the promise of tomorrow, was crumbling around them. A deafening roar split the night. The bakery, their sanctuary, vanished in a cloud of dust and debris. Wilhelm shoved Greta towards a bomb shelter, his heart pounding against his ribs. "Find safety," he shouted, his voice lost in the cacophony. "I'll find you when it's over." The last thing Greta saw was the fear in Wilhelm's eyes, a fear that mirrored her own. The last thing she felt was the warmth of his touch, a fleeting memory to cling to as she disappeared into the darkness of the shelter. The bombing lasted for what seemed like an eternity. The war ended, leaving scars on the landscape and deeper wounds in the hearts of those who survived. Greta emerged from the rubble, her heart heavy with loss. Hamburg, once so familiar, was now a city of ghosts. She searched for Wilhelm amongst the ruins, clinging to the hope that he had survived. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Hope dwindled with each passing season. The war had scattered survivors like autumn leaves, leaving many lost and alone. Greta carried the weight of Wilhelm's memory, the echo of his laughter, the warmth of his touch, a bittersweet ache in her chest. She rebuilt her life, brick by broken brick. She left Hamburg, the city holding too many painful memories. She found work, a small flat, a semblance of normalcy in a world forever changed. But the war had left an indelible mark. She carried the trauma within her, a silent shadow that followed her through the years. Life went on, but it was a life forever touched by loss. Greta never married, never allowed herself to love again. Wilhelm's memory became a sacred space within her, a place of solace and sorrow. She held on to the belief that he was out there somewhere and that one day fate would bring them together again.